I'm Todd Grisham, and you could not have chosen a better venue for this one. We're at the Lighthouse Theater. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's Saul Canelo Alvarez. He's 107. Saul Canelo. It's no wonder they call him the Pride of Wales, Joe Calzaghe.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, here is Mexico.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Todd, you know when you've got two fighters...
And there's the bell for round one. Oh, and he caught him with a stiff jab. Good counter-punching for both these athletes. Both men step back for just a moment. Good counter-punching for both these fighters. A lot of pre-match drama. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? Fighting at the bit to get it on in this historic venue.
Walk in. You cannot hide or duck or stand behind anybody. The audience is on you. They see every single movement, every single twitch. If you're scared, the thousands of people out here in this place, they will spot it.
Catch and shoot. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. You'd like to see more jabs. Good counter right hand again. Good counter punching. Through the hook, didn't land. Neither man really defended. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes. There's the bell for round two. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counter-punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter-puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Punch scores.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Nice job landing with that right-hand counter. Fighter realizes that defense is one of the scoring criteria in boxing. Counter right. Good counter punch. That one lands. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you think
There's the bell for round 3. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
they've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure.
Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
Sluggers just want to mull you down. They want to walk straight through as though you do not exist. You've got to be fit for this one.
Perfect counter lands. That left counter was perfectly timed. He misses with that jab. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Both of these fighters have the conditioning to go the distance, no problem. They also have the power to end this with one punch.
Back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. It hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. Nice job landing that left counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Every second, every minute.
Back at it in round 4. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive. Great counter right hand there. Nice exchange here from both men. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be... 5, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6. At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring. I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Both men step back for just a moment. That counter shot lands. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now, they're saying, when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go because you know they're on shaky leg. They're a gnat's ear away from getting stopped.
And he misses with that jab. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system. So a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again and the fight will be over.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Both men step back for just a moment. He just misses with that jab. Perfect counter shot. When are we going to see a jab? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Punch, counter punch. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
The bell,
This is the beginning of round 6. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if he can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They exchange punches. He misses with that jab. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. Good right hand. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Nice counter punch. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go.
And there's the bell for round 7. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around? Lands with the right counter. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. They've got to relax.
This Missed him with that uppercut. Nice counter shot with the right hand. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Nice counter shot. Nice counter. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
And a counter left. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. He is down big time on the scores.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Round 8, and we're off again. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter. Why are they throwing punches? They should be playing defense right now. And he just missed with that left jab. Left counter scores. That left counter punch will score. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
Good left counter that lands. He fails to score with that left hook. Beautiful counter punch. Still waiting for this fighter to show some defensive ability. Why aren't they defending? And this with that jab. There's a counter shot. Nice counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Beautiful counter shot. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro.
Both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around? Good counter punching. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
When you've got a fast fighter, they will cut you to ribbons, and they know it's a matter of time before either you get desperate or the referee jumps in and saves you. This is a natural gift.
He blocks the uppercut. Punch, counter punch. Good counter punching. But air with that jab. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down. Neither man really defending themselves.
Totally impressed. You know what? You got skill. You got... Oh, my goodness. I admire these guys.
these fighters is starting to run out of gas. What do you do as a fighter when you just don't have the energy?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Beautiful counter punch. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
There's the bell for round 10. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around? Good counter punching. Good counter punching. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Got out of the way of that right hook. Nice counter punch. Perfect counter lands. Beautiful counter shot. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
He caught him clean. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Perfect counter lands. Both men step back for just a moment. There's a counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy. Let's start 11. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you don't think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket him.
He got out of the way of that right hook. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight, it's the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. know that bell was sweet music to his ears. On to the 12th. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here. This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
This is not good strategy. Those punches are doing nothing. Got their bell rung. Wait a minute, he caught them clean. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. How did they not go down?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
What is this fighter doing? There's nothing behind these punches. It's bombs away. Oh, he got clipped. He got clipped, and this may be it. Not what he expected from this round. Looks like they've shaken it off. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. The judges have spoken a unanimous decision victory.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. What a result.